incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. From the gun, Barrett. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. And this time not quite to the 30. He'll be down at the 31-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for third. Off play action, Barrett. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
At first glance, I thought he just used his size in order to win the route, but he also had a little subtle move in there as well. Made the defender think he was going one direction, and was able to track the ball in another.
On 1st and 10, here's Barrett. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Second and 1 at the 19-yard line.
Throwing here, Barrett. And his pass incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
The Lions on third down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Happy for the Detroit Lions to get DeAndre Swift in the second round. Felt bad for the young man because I thought he was the best running back in the draft, and he lasted until the second round. What's happened for him? Running backs, I hate to use the word devalue, but people aren't going to take them quite as high right now, and he's in that cycle. But I think the Lions have really benefited. This guy can cut first, run with power, and he can catch the ball out of the backfield. I really like him, and he was my #1 running back.
They'll run for it with Peterson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 3rd and goal, they're going to run the option. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. J.T. Barrett scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Partner, it wasn't that long ago that when I talk with these NFL coaches about different innovations in the college game, you can see their eyes roll and they just shut down right away. Don't bring me that Joe College stuff. Well, guess what? The college game has definitely infiltrated its way into the NFL.
Yeah, and these guys, when you're seeing the option defensively, you got to stick to your assignments. I know that's cliche. They didn't do it there.
And option football means exactly what you just talked about, assignment football for defenders. And that drives them crazy because you have to think your way through a play as opposed to just reacting and making the play.
Here's Foles. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. On the carry, it's Montgomery. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. For the Lions, an extra DB in the game now here on third down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Going deep this time for Miller. And it falls incomplete after almost being intercepted. A pick there would have been great. The good news for the defense now, it's fourth down.
Out. Fourth down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. Back deep, Danny Amendola. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Back to throw, Barrett. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Barrett. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time, but now it's 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
On 3rd down, Swift, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24.
Roquan Smith.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
And here now the punter, Fox, as he sends this one away.
Fielded just inside the 30. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Bears take over.
37-yard line.
Oh, he's ridiculous.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
To throw now on 1st down. Going up top for Miller. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Jimmy Graham, as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
Is good.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Barrett. gets it. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. On first down, Swift. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Of course, they have the option, and they choose to not take the penalty.
They like the results of the play that they just ran, and they elect to let them stand.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Foles going to lead the Bears to the line, first and 10
at their own 21.
He'll begin by dropping it off to Montgomery.
And he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line.
David Montgomery,
and there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now back to throw. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Now Montgomery. The veteran Jamie Collins there on the tackle.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he stopped immediately there. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And left side here, it's Graham. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Well, I haven't met an NFL player yet that doesn't use criticism as an edge, and Jimmy Graham has heard that a number of people think he's near the end of his career. He didn't put up the numbers he should have put up in Green Bay with Aaron Rodgers. I think he's going to play with a huge chip on his shoulder. Nice catch there, and he wants to show flashes of that form that he exhibited early in his career with New Orleans and Seattle.
Now Montgomery, he's got it on the draw. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd down.
of the gun. They'll look to throw. Now the hand falls, loses the football. It's out. It's out. It's loose. And this is scooped up by the Lions. They find some open field here. There are two words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got it.
He rifles one, it's intercepted. And the return will stop right around the 25. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to. And I know it feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. On the ground, it's Montgomery. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now a run with Montgomery. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
And able to find Graham, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 11.
A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Montgomery back to the ground. That springs free. Montgomery loses it. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
After another impressive run, the question has to be asked, how do you slow these guys down running the football? I think they're going to try and get more people to the point of attack, try and get more people to the line of scrimmage, almost use a variety of run blitzes in order to try and get it done.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line.
Down at the 39.
It's a gain of 3 on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. They're going to go with the tight end here on the running play. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And they're getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
He was brought down by Trey Flowers. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 15-yard line.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Foles. And he finds his tight end Graham.
And the Bears are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Montgomery.
And the Bears are going to have it 1st and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown,
you want 2.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
They'll run for it with Montgomery. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
I know this is your spot, partner, so forgive me for jumping in, but there's no decision right here. They have to go for it in this situation. They're down on the scoreboard. How many other opportunities are you going to get?
Yeah, I'm with you. 4th quarter, like you said, down on the scoreboard. And remember here, a field goal virtually does them no good. Try it here. He's back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Justin Coleman. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line.
Well, that's the danger of throwing the ball to that part of the field, because if it does get picked off, as we just saw there, they can run a long way. They're actually fortunate they didn't give up a touchdown in addition.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll start out here with the option left. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A full 5-yard loss that time. It's going to make 2nd down pretty tough.
And goal at the Bears 7-yard.
On 2nd down, Swift.
And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Lions 28, Bears 14.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Foles. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off here, the 32. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating him himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind. Going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift now with his 3rd touchdown in his first ever NFL game. And the Lions use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Graham. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
First down, Chicago.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Robinson. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's complete to Mooney. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 29. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It'll be a pickup of 5 on the keeper and 2nd down.
Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained. And in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So for Detroit, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the Green Bay Packers. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they will be at home next week to take on the New York Giants. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.